everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today on my 2013 CTS coupe, of course it's the base with the 3.6, I'm going to be removing the hood. So I wanted to do a video on removing the hood off of a CTS, and the reason I'm doing it is going to be to replace it with an aftermarket hood. I should be picking it up from the paint shop tomorrow. So why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can see through the process of me switching out this hood for an aftermarket hood, because I'll do the installation on that too. So I'll be posting up that video hopefully tomorrow if everything goes right. And so I'm just going to show you what the steps are to safely remove your hood. It's better to have two people, but if you don't, then you have to do it on your own. The only thing we're really going to need is really just a flat head and a 13 millimeter. That's really all you're going to need. The only things you really need to do is pop off the hood strut right here, and you're just going to have a little clip there that needs to be pushed back. It's better if you got like a pick to get in there, but I can't find mine, so I'll use the flathead to try to get in there and pull that back to remove this. And also you have the cord here for the windshield wiper fluid, so we're just going to go behind there, disconnect that, and then at that point you just have two 13 millimeter bolts on this side and two 13 millimeter bolts on that side. And so what I did, I just got a stick, put it down. I got one long enough that I can go all the way down to the ground. And I'll use this to support this, because once I disconnect the strut, there will be nothing to hold it up. So the flathead is kind of fat, so I did find one of those tooth picks, and I'm gonna use that here and get up in there to pull that back. Now that I got a little opening up in there, I may be able to now use my flathead to get in there. See that? All right. And now I'll lift it up with my head a bit to take the pressure off and remove it. And now I'll put the stick in there to help hold that up for me in a good spot, because we don't want that to come crashing down on me. All right, I think that's a good spot. Okay, now, I probably should have did first to get it on out of the way. We want to remove this one right here. Get the hand out of the way. Remove this one right here. That will give us access behind there. And if you can see back in there, it's just a hose. I should be able to just... All right, I had to yank it a bit, but I pulled it off out of there. And now I'll open up this, or get this part off of here, because I don't want it connected to the hood. There we go. Right now we're just going to loosen it up, but not remove them. All right, so this is where sometimes some guys end up with a cracked windshield, because you have your windshield right behind here. The glass is right behind this thin plastic shroud, and the corner of your hood can slide down and crash into that because it's a point and it'll crack that for sure. So you want to put something soft back there if it's just you working on it to make sure that that doesn't happen. I'm going to put behind there a rag. All right, so here's the rag I want to use. Use that to give me some cushion. What I did, just for safety, I took the bolts, the nuts, all the way to probably the last 3 threads on the screw, on the bolt. And I'm going to do the same over here. Stuff something through there that's not thin. Jam it all up in there. All right, so you want to make sure you're ready. So once it's off, you already have a place to go set this down at safely. So if you're standing up on edge, remember these are pointy. You don't want them just sitting on the ground because it'll crack the paint on there and mess up the ends. So you want to already have something soft down to set that on there, or of course you can lay it flat, this part down. What you can also do is take maybe like something like this, some 1x4s, and you can maybe about, you know, 6-8 inches long, a foot long I would say, and then just drill 2 holes in there the same distance part right here, and put them on here on the hood itself when you take it off, and then that wood sticking out can be the stand, so this will be off the ground. So for now though, we'll start removing it. Okay, 2 screws off, on bolts off, on nuts off on that side. The other 2 nuts off on that side. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick it up as 1 unit right off here. Luckily I'm 6'5", so it helps out. If you're a short guy, you may want to have some help. All right, so that's how you remove the hood off of your CTS. It could be your CTS sedan or your CTS coupe. And so please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can follow along as I upload my next videos up once I pick up the new hood tomorrow from the paint shop, the aftermarket, and install it on, and you'll be able to see the look of that. Also, please hit that like button. Thank you for joining, and see you on the next video.